Next level drum and bass.
Next level drum and bass, 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 drum and bass.
Next level drum and bass, 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 bass.
DJ Kallista, been into drum and bass since, let me say, 94. When I first got into music, I went back, so I was buying tunes from 91, 92. So there was an older influence from someone who was I was a bit too young basically, hanging around with people I should have been hanging around with, but playing music, and that was just me. And realised it was a UK form of music. So I was never going around I'm West Side, listening to gangster rap from America or stuff like that. It was UK built. UK is homegrown, so that's how I got drum and bass, and that's what I still choose to play to this day. I used to play liquid and dark, but now I'm catching myself playing everything because I'm blessed that I play on the radio. So I got a kit for all needs basically. So jump up, dark, liquid, whatever's your flavour, I got it in the bag. I pull it out if the crowd's nice. I work with the crowd and just fling out the rhythms. That'll be a nice party sort of thing, isn't it? Before there used to be, I couldn't even get out of Cardiff. Then the radio come about. Before Radio Cardiff, I was doing things with another radio station called Urban Circle. I was up in Newport, and then the Radio Cardiff kicked off 2007, and then that just gave me doorways to open up easier, because unless you produce or unless you got your fingers in pies of some form of production, or you run your own label or run your own nights, you ain't getting money plays these days. There's so many promoters out there keeping it tight. So my way of getting out there as just a DJ was through the radio, and I worked there every week. I tried to have a guest on my show, and I just got my fingers in as many pies as I possibly could. I'd have to say Germany, random concept, because it was first time I played abroad, and it was I seen other people which didn't speak English raving to one language basically, drum and bass, and yeah, it'd have to be Germany, random concept. Well, I suppose I could say the scene in Cardiff's tied to in drum and bass when it comes to giving certain people opportunities, but there's a lot of people out there doing it. You got Aperture obviously. And now Dan's taken over. He's letting a lot of new people coming through, so you see a lot of younger people. You got Benny Blanco who's doing his thing with Frequency Domain. You got Bass Hurts. You got Sticky Lemons. There's a couple of nights in Cardiff which is good. Obviously you got your bigger ones in the Student Union, which is Bedlam, and you got your Hospitalities. I think that's every quarterly, something like that. But drum and bass in Cardiff compared to the rest of the place, I can't speak for anyone else, but I've personally got fed up of it. That's why I try to get outside of Cardiff, but that's my opinion. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to elaborate on why you're fed up with it, or?
Same place, same faces, same trouble, same dramas. Do you know what I mean? I like going across, crossing the bridge, and it's people don't know me as Miller. My name is Miller, obviously, but my DJ name is Kallista. So when I'm going to places like London, Birmingham, Bristol, Gloucester, Essex, Sussex, whatever, and people's calling me Kallista, I know that's just from something which I made up myself, like a DJ name which I made up, and that's all people know me as of there. So my name has stretched in certain areas. I'd say it's better because it's expanded and it's bigger. Days I can remember from back in the day was bulletproof, silent running. That was the only drum and bass I ever remember back in the day. And that was, you had more or less liquid in the Welsh Club, and what was that club called on Mill Lane? Locos, yeah? There's a little thing in there as well, and that was more or less your liquid and your mellower side of music, or your dark style. And if you was your jump up, you'd go to a bulletproof night. Well, them two nights just somehow disappeared. All of a sudden there was people saying, "Where's the jungle?" And out pops Dave Show with Aperture. You've kept that running now for a good couple of years. I think it was 2006, So it's been running for like about 6 years now, strong. And give big shout out to one of Dave's show. He's made the Cardiff scene progressed, in my eyes, in my opinion. And he's helped other people to like come out of their shells and become DJs, you know, give people opportunities and chances from like, you know, a bedroom DJ to like giving them prime time and a spotlight. So it's changed, it's got better because obviously the music evolved, but Cardiff before, it used to be dead for drum and bass, like, innit? Well, it's never been dead, but it wasn't as big as it is now. It's only just catching the limelight as it just the wrong ball now, I'd say, yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, not just Cardiff, even Barry. Barry got some nice boys up there as well, like someone called Shepherd D. He's only young. And guy's blowing place up. I'd say he's one of the best young DJs out there I know of. I always give props to people like T-Bone, G Sharp. G Sharp was like the first person I ever seen a pair of decks. And when I seen that, I was like, oh, that's something I want to do. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, I started to explain, because it's always evolving, especially when there's a lot of up and new talent coming, like, you know what I mean? But the future drum and bass, pretty. There's people like Serum, Blade Runner. That's my opinions. Like, do you know what I mean? You got Acuna, Mystific from Brazil, Level 2. There's a lot of new people out there. It's like breaking sitting, like, so it's not like it's gone from, I don't know, like jungle techno to jungle hardcore to jungle. You had the reggae influence, and it was like just jump up and wobbly for a couple of years, and high contrast broke through and switched a bit of dance, added that to it. And it's ever evolving, so I can never answer that question. Oh, it's peaking right about now. I'd say the only reason record sales, in my opinion, has dropped is because of the internet and maybe with downloading. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people getting given tune and shouldn't be uploading the tune, but they are, and there's people downloading, you know, downloading sites and so on. But I'd say yeah, it's at its peak. It's always progressing, drum and bass. Yeah, stick at it. Don't be like myself and be lazy. Get on it, start making tunes. That's the way forward. I remember seeing a magazine before, Chasing Status, they put, no one would give them a play anywhere out there. So they started making tune, and look at them today. So just stick at that, can't go wrong. If you want to catch my show, it's called The Next Level Drum and Bass Show, every Monday, Radio Cardiff 90.7 FM, or if you're online, it's radiocardiff.org. Every Monday, 10 PM to 12 o'clock. Normally I got a guest every single week, so I don't dry it up and I'm not just talking in your ear all week and all. Do you know what I mean? So it's always something new. It's always someone from a different end, whether you be a headliner, bedroom DJ. My show is all about giving other people opportunities to have a shot.
The voices in my head are telling me I should go ahead. The voices in my head are making me think